Shalom Israel. I'm preaching officer of 1,000, Thama Young. And I got with me preaching officer of 1,000, Shabbat Zahalak. And we're teaching the Isupk history and news class. Today's class is about interracial marriage. All right. In this place called America, interracial marriage is a big thing. You could marry, love whoever you want in America. Feel free. But according to God, interracial marriage is a sin, and He hates it. Ever since the beginning of the Bible, God always came against interracial marriage, man. Even in the book of Genesis, believe it or not. And these are the things that your pastor don't teach you inside of that church. Your pastor don't show you what's really going on in the Bible. How God wants His people to be 100% Israelite, okay, not mixed with nothing. All right, because when you have interracial marriage, integration, this, mixing together with other people, it caused confusion. That's why that tower that Nimrod built was called the Tower of Babel. Babel means confusion. You ever hear a whole bunch of people talking and you can't understand what everybody? Yeah. What is that?
You broke up.
Yeah, take over from me for real quick. I got to put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
All right, no sweat. Yeah, interracial marriage, man, is something that the Most High do not subscribe to, man. Interracial marriage is a sin. You understand? A lot of people think that, a lot of us, we believe that we can just marry who we want to marry. You know what I'm saying? But there's a law in the scriptures, man, that God gave us to tell us who we allowed to marry. We only allowed to marry within our tribes. We can't marry outside of that. We can't marry these other nations. You know what I'm saying? The Most High don't subscribe to that. And that's in the scriptures. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pull Deuteronomy chapter, I think it's in 7. Deuteronomy chapter 7. Let me see. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 1, I think. Deuteronomy 7 and 1. All right, so we're going to start at Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 1. You ready, Thamayo?
Yeah, I'm ready. I put on.
Go ahead.
You go ahead and start from Deuteronomy 7 and 1.
All right. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 1. When the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and hath cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, and the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites.
All these nations that Shabbat is naming are main Canaanite nations. Today, Canaan would be the South Africans. The Most High God didn't want us to, be one with the Africans. That's why the Most High God separated us from Egypt, because He didn't want us to be one with the Egyptians. He don't want us to be one with no other nation. He wants us to be our own people, our own world, our own society. So guess what? The Most High God was taking the land of Canaan and making those Canaanites get out the land. And when we came into the land, the Lord, blessed us and gave us power over them, and we renamed the land Canaan to Israel. All right, after our forefather. That land is called Israel, used to be called the land of Canaan. God stopped that and, kicked them out of the land and gave it to us, and blessed us. And God wants us to always be blessed. And the only way we'll be blessed is we stick together. if we stick to our own woman, let that white man have his white woman, and let the black man have his black woman. All right? What we need to understand is it's not a blessing to you if you got you a snow bunny. That's not a blessing, man. A lot of Negroes think they are blessed or think they came up when they got a snow bunny, Sharatazai. They think they got them a platinum card.
Right.
You know, the whole time you was cursing your nation. You was gonna bring harm to your people. And guess what? That Becky or that Karen gonna make you take away your love away from your people, man. And she gonna cause you to love her people. She gonna cause you to serve her God and to be all about what her purpose is in life. And forget about everything that's black about you, everything that's brown about you. You're gonna start to despise it. Because you want to be with her so bad. Understand? And that's why it's so important not to marry outside of your people. All right? But let's read on.
And the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou.
Right.
Verse 2. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them.
Damn, man. That is not all love. Okay, that is separation. Separation to the fullest, man. The Lord said that he wanted them to be above that race, that 7 races of people that he named, even though all of them Canaanites. You know what I'm saying? So that's one part of the Bible that we brought out. But the part I want to bring out is in the book of Genesis. Okay, so let's go to the book of Genesis, chapter 6, verse 1. And the reason why I'm bringing out this scripture because you got a lot of fake Israelites, a lot of Christians that go to this chapter and say this chapter is about giants. You know, big jolly green giants that's 30 feet tall, and you know, God flooded the earth because angels slept with the daughters of men. You know, angels came down here and cohabitated with men. But I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm gonna tell you something that the pastor has been hiding from you. All right. The Most High God flooded the earth, all because of interracial marriage. Believe it or not. Right here in chapter 6, when it rained, or chapter 7, whatever, when it rained, that was the first time mankind seen rain. Okay? And I can show that in the Bible. Shredder's like, give me Genesis chapter 2, when it mentions it was a mist upon the earth. All right? Because a long time ago, the Most High God, he watered the earth with well water, you know, the water that comes from the ground, with a mist. It was no rain. The flood is the first time when mankind seen rain come from the sky. All right? But go ahead, Sharatazah.
The book of Genesis, chapter 2 and verse 6. But there went up a mist from the earth and watered the whole face of the ground.
There you go right there. It's no different than you going into the grocery store and you see that same mist, you know, watering the vegetables and the fruits. You know, that's how the grocery store keep the vegetables and the fruits healthy and strong with the mist. That mist, you know, that's all natural and good. It's better than rain, tell you the truth. And it keep good maintenance on the fruits and vegetables. That's how the Most High God did it a long time ago when this earth was perfect, before the time of sin. You know, when you might have a grape that's big as your fist. You know, fruits was more larger than what we see right now. It was more healthier back then, the air, everything was more, you know, bountiful and you know, beautiful back then, man. But now, look what we got to deal with. We have to eat grapes with no seeds in it, watermelon with no seeds in it, because the wrong people are in charge. All because of integration and interracial marriage. You know, it got to end. And when Most High God come back and send Christ here, Christ is going to separate the goats from the sheep, the wheat from the tares. That means he's going to take what's good away from the bad. You understand? And Israel, so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, is that good thing that God is going to separate from these other nations. All right? Read on, Matter of fact, let's go to the next chapter, Salakia. Genesis chapter 6.
God. Genesis chapter 6.
Uh-huh.
Start at verse 1.
Uh-huh. Yeah, verse 1. Verse 1.
Genesis chapter 6 and verse 1. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose.
Ooh, the sons of God slept with the daughters of men. Now here goes the Christian. The Christian or the fake Israelite would tell you that's an angel. Adam was the son of God. And we could go into the Bible and prove it. So since Adam was the son of God, guess what? That makes his children the sons of God. His offspring the sons of God. Besides Cain, because the Most High God cut Cain off. Cain was the seed of the serpent. That's a whole nother class. But let's get Luke chapter 3. And I think it's 36. I think I sent you more than one verse out of that chapter 3 in Luke.
Okay. Luke 3 and 36.
How many I sent you?
You sent let me see, Luke 3 and 23.
Yeah, start from 23. Now,
okay.
This is the lineage. The prominent lineage. Not the prominent, my bad, the direct lineage. The direct lineage of Christ. All right. You have the prominent and you have the direct lineage. The prominent lineage is in Matthew, where it speaks about men that are well known Christ lineage. This direct lineage that's in Luke is about every last man that Christ came from, you know, going all the way back to Adam. All right, so let's go. Let's read.
The book of Luke. Hold on. The book of Luke, chapter 3 and verse 23. And Yahushua himself began to be about 30 years of age, being, as was supposed, the son of Joseph, which was the son of...
As it was supposed, the son of Joseph. Yes, that's right. Christ is the son of Joseph. Christ had an earthly father. That's how Christ was the king of Israel, because Joseph was from King David's lineage. And if we was in rulership, Joseph would have been king. But there was under Roman captivity. All right? Read on.
God, the son of Heli, verse 24, which was the son of Mathat, which was the son of Levi,
Go down to 36.
The book of Luke, chapter 3 and verse 36, which was the son of Ka'anain, which was the son of Arphaxad, which was the son of Sem, which was the son of No, which was the son of Lamech. Verse 37, which was the son of Methuselah, which was the son of Enoch, which was the son of Jared.
Yeah.
Which was the son of Melali, which was the son of Caanan, which was the son of Enos, which was the son of Seth, which was the son of Adam, which was the son of God.
Which was the son of what?
Which was the son of God.
Adam was the son of God. All right? And Adam was not the first man on earth. Adam was the first man that God chose to serve him. He was the first chosen man of God. And now guess what? You can't choose God. God choose you. That what Christians don't understand. All right? So we're going to drop that. Let's go to the book of Genesis, chapter 6 of Interracial. Now we proved that Adam is the son of God out of the scriptures. So now we showed you who are the sons of God in chapter 6. It was not the angels. Angels are considered sons of God. But right here in this context, Adam and his offspring, his sons, his children are the sons of God that were sleeping with the daughters of men. All right? And you know how I can prove this today? Because the sons of God is still doing the same thing today. You have black men that look at white women like they are fair, like they look better than black women. And they'll prefer a white woman before they prefer a black woman. They talk down on black sisters because they want that white woman so bad. All right? Especially when our people get some money. They definitely going to get them a white woman. They were doing this a long time ago in the book of Genesis, man. Read on.
The book of Genesis, chapter 6 and verse 3. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years.
Okay, the Lord, the Most High God, shortened our years, flooded the earth, all behind this interracial marriage. All right. Now, I'm gonna go to the book of Psalms. I'm gonna show you in the book of Psalms how much God wants you to be with your own woman. If you black and brown, stay with a black and brown woman. If you white, please keep your white woman. That's how you have peace on the earth with no confusion. All right? Because believe it or not, when a black woman see a black man with a white woman, she don't like it. It vexes her spirit. And when a black man see another black man with a white woman, it vexes his spirit. Deep down inside, not even deep down inside. Inside of your spirit, you don't like that. You feel robbed. You know why? Because you are robbed. Because the black woman needs that black man. And the black man needs that black woman, especially us. We can't afford to lose any of our people to the other side, man. We need our own. We are under captivity. We are on the bottom. That black woman needs it. I know it get rough sometimes with what we're going through in the situation, but it's not worth giving up on your people and being a traitor. Love your own, man. You ready, Shradazar?
Go on. You said Psalms, but which chapter?
Chapter. I sent it to you.
Nah, you sent me Proverbs.
Yeah, my bad. Proverbs. That's right.
Okay.
Like Proverbs.
No, no sweat, no sweat. Proverbs chapter 5 and verse 15.
Yeah, this is one of the old precepts about interracial marriage, that's in the Bible that I learned a long time ago in the truth, man. And it always stuck with me. But go ahead, Shradazar.
Gone. It says, Proverbs chapter 5 and verse 15. Drink waters out of thy own cistern and running.
Stop right there. Drink waters out of your own cistern. What is a cistern? A cistern is a water system. Like how we got water systems today. A cistern is a water system. Drink water that come out of your own water systems, your own race, your own nationality. Deal with a woman that comes from your own people. All right? This is what the scripture is saying. But start from the top.
Proverbs 5:15. Drink waters out of thy own cistern, and running waters out of thy own well. Let thy fountains be dispersed. Salah. Let thy fountains be dispersed abroad, and rivers of waters in the streets.
Huh?
Let them be only thy own, and not strangers with thee.
Only thy own, and no strangers with thee. No.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Let thy fountain be blessed, and rejoice with the wife of thy youth.
Woo! Start right there. Let thy fountains, your water fountain be blessed with the woman of thy youth. The woman that came up with you. The woman that knows your struggle. The woman that knows poverty, that knows the ghetto. The woman that is from your family tree, your nation, man. That's the woman of your youth, the black woman, the brown woman, the woman you came up with. Growing up in the ghetto, what you seen, black and brown people. Your neighbor wasn't no damn devil unless your people were just rich as hell and they didn't want to be around their own people. But more than likely, your neighbor was another black man and another black woman. And you had to grow up with them. Y'all had to eat mayonnaise sandwiches and drink, eat cereal with no milk. You know what I mean? You had to come up in the struggle, man. Man, it's so many things we had to come up with living in poverty that we remember. So guess what? That woman gonna know how to treat you because she knows you. Y'all share the same foundation. She's not faking it. That white woman, she has to fake it. You know how she fakes it, Shabbat? She buys you out. She gets you everything you want.
Right. And
also, too, you can't be black no more the way you want to when you with a white woman, okay? And you know why I say that? Because when you go to a parent's house, you have to change your demeanor. Switch your voice up, Keep your culture to yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you in their house, keep that culture in your mind. But when you go back at the door, I guess you could go back being black again. But there's no use. Because you already done sold out.
Right.
You know what I mean? You might as well just stay white inside. Be Carlton. Be Carlton. Enjoy being Carlton. But that's why it's so important to be with the wife of thy youth, because you could be all the way 100% black, 100% brown with the woman of your youth, because both of y'all from the same race of people. And there's no confusion. Y'all share the same culture. All right? Share the same ethnicity. Y'all got Christ, the Israelite blood in your veins. All right? Read on.
Verse 18. Let thy fountain be blessed, and rejoice with the wife of thy youth. Let her be as the loving hind and pleasant roe. Let her breast satisfy thee at all times.
Wow.
And be thou... Mm-hmm.
It got deeper, Shabbat Desire.
Right.
It's talking about a woman. It get deeper into interracial marriages. God don't like that. He say, be with the woman of your people. Let her love, let her body parts be the thing you indulge in.
Right.
Read on.
And be thou ravished always with her love. And why wilt thou, my son, be ravished with a strange woman and embrace the bosom of a stranger?
Read that again from the top, Sharatazar.
And why wilt thou, my son, be ravished with a strange woman and embrace the bosom of a stranger?
That's right. If that woman is not from your nation of people, she's a stranger. Okay, a strange woman. And God say, why? Why? Why would you do that? Because that is self-hatred. That's straight up purity, self-hatred. Most black men that like or white women, you have to go ahead and admit how you feel. You don't like black women. So just say you don't like your mother neither, because she's black. Say you don't like your sister neither because she's black. Huh? You ain't gonna say that. But in reality, you don't even like yourself when you do that. Because if you loved yourself, if you love being black, you would not dilute it with an oppressor woman. If you love being black and brown, you'll stay down with black and brown. And never jump the fence to the enemy. Never jump the fence to a people that hung you from trees, from sea to sign sea, man. You'll never do that. And if you are, hey man, you can always get you another woman. Get you a black woman. You know, get you a Latino woman. You know, and because you didn't know no better. But if you know better, man, stay away from the oppressor. Because white women, they go at black men because they hate black women. All right? That's the truth. They are envious of black women. And you know how I know Sharatazar? You know how I know oppressive women are envious of black women?
God.
Because they try to get a butt like them, the lips like them.
Yeah.
Going out there at the beach, trying to turn their skin color to brown. Or go to a tanning salon?
Mm-hmm.
Our black women, they do it so they can get a job and be a part of America. You know, the oppressive woman, I don't know why she's doing it. I know why she do it, because she is jealous of our woman. Because we got the best woman on earth. The black and brown woman is the most beautiful woman on earth, man. And this whole world knows it. And the Bible don't want that to be diminished, to be tainted. God created us perfect in his, you know, in the way he wants us to be like, you know. When you open up the Bible, King Solomon says, I am black but comely. The Israelites tell you that they are black and brown, you know. When they say feet like brass, that's brown, ain't it? Yeah. So do not tarnish what the Most High gave you. Don't tarnish it by being envious of that American pie. Most black men, they want to be with a white woman because they want a piece of that American pie, man. And it's not even worth it, man, because America is gonna fall in World War III. It's just a temporary paradise that wasn't meant for you anyway, black man. Your paradise is gonna be forever. Just be patient. The end of the movie is coming up. But you got anything to say, Sharatazar? All right. But with that, you know, I kind of went over my time. This is the Isupk History and News class. This class is about integration, you know, in the book of Genesis. My next class is going to be about Jezebel. I'm going over a series of events that happened in the Bible that had to do with interracial marriage, like Samson, Jezebel. You know, even with Moses, with the Ethiopian woman. Was it the Ethiopian woman? Oh, Sharatazar, if I'm mistaken, the Ethiopian woman or the Midianite woman?
Yeah, Midianite woman. I believe she was Ethiopian or something like that.
Yeah, but we're going to get into all of that. But with that, shalom.
Shalom, Israel.